half ago I made a video about JLPT N2 textbooks, and I actually never really updated you on my results of the JLPT N2. I actually passed the test. Yay! So I was really happy. And then I took kind of like a year off, not doing much. I studied the Japanese school children's textbooks. I started with grade 1 and I did all the way up to grade 6. And that was so good. I learned so much more in those books than I did from any of the JLPT textbooks. But I've decided that I want to take the JLPT N1 test this year. So I bought some new textbooks which I thought I would show you all today. Those textbooks were the Shinkansen Master Series. I actually bought one of these just before my test, which was the reading one, because I thought that was probably my weakest section. So I bought the reading one for the N2 test, and I really liked it. I always thought these books were really like difficult, and they are to an extent, but not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. So for example, I've started doing this one. This is the grammar one. This year I find like my grammar is really good. So basically in these book series you have like, I don't know, 4 or 5 grammar structures, and it'll tell you like a few sample sentences, and again with each grammar point. And then on the following pages there's actually like a test which you can take. I really actually like this layout. And one other good thing that I didn't realize was actually that good until I started studying from these kind of books is that there's no English. I didn't realize how much I relied on the actual English like translation of grammar and things, but now like I feel like I don't need it. Like it just comes naturally. You read it and you're like, oh okay, yeah, I get that, I understand what that sentence is. I've done one of the readings and they are quite hard, but that is expected of the N1. The categories are wide. You have no idea what's going to pop up. Like I've heard there was one about minerals and like medical science and stuff. So I've got a lot of studying to do. They go through the different types of text types, I guess. The listening one I haven't actually done yet, but from what I've heard it's very similar to the N2 listening test. This one is actually the Kanji. I only got this one the other day because I had to order it because they didn't have it at the bookstore. But it was actually really good. Like I thought, oh, it's going to be like super duper hard. But it has like some pictures here and then the kanji's here, and it doesn't have any English, so I actually wrote the English here because I don't know, I was like going through it and like thinking of what the kanji could mean in the sentence, and then I was like, oh yeah, that could mean that, so I just wrote it down. Some of them I knew probably about, I think there's 14 here, I knew probably 8 of them. So there's really only 6 I didn't know. One thing I wish it did come with was like a practice like writing book. And last one of this book series is actually the vocabulary one. I hate vocabulary. I hate learning vocabulary from a textbook. It's like the most boringest thing in the world. And this textbook is pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this series is the bomb. I've decided it's the bomb. So if you're studying for JLPT, they have all the different levels, so definitely get this one. It is a bit harder, but trust me, it will benefit you a lot better than any of the other series. Happy studying! If this is helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you're studying Japanese, let me know in the comments below. I might start like a little Japanese language learning series. Let me know what levels you are so I know like kind of where to aim at. I don't want to be too low or too high, or maybe middle is good. So let me know in the comments, and I guess I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye! Tiger's like under the bed watching me. It's really creepy. I can see him in the reflection of my mirror. Hello! Cat!